A chilling silence fills the air, the kind that comes right before a storm. A plane carrying Caleb and Nathan vanishes without a trace, leaving only fear and unanswered questions behind. The skies above Hudson, once peaceful and calm, now hold a dark secret, one that threatens to tear the Heartland family apart. As Amy and Ashley race against time to find their missing loved ones, the trailer for Heartland Season 19, Episode 4, takes fans on a gripping journey filled with heartbreak, courage, and the kind of raw emotion only Heartland can deliver. The trailer opens with a haunting sound, the distant whir of an aircraft engine struggling to hold on. Caleb's voice breaks the silence. "We've got a dead stick." The words hit hard. Nathan's panicked reply, "Does that mean what I think it means?" is met with Caleb's grim confirmation. "If you think it means our engine is dead, then yes." It's the kind of moment that makes your heart stop. Two men, thousands of feet in the air, and no way to land safely. What starts as a routine flight quickly turns into a desperate fight for survival. Back on the ground, life at Heartland Ranch moves in slow motion. Amy's laughter fades when her phone rings, the kind of call no one ever wants to answer. Her face turns pale as she hears the news. The plane carrying Caleb and Nathan has lost contact. For a moment, the world stands still. Ashley's hands tremble as she clutches her phone, her voice barely holding steady. Fear spreads across their faces like wildfire, a silent acknowledgement that the worst might be happening. The trailer captures these emotions perfectly. No dramatic music, no overdone reaction. Just pure, raw fear. Amy rushes outside, calling for help, while Ashley collapses to her knees, whispering Nathan's name into the wind. The bond between them, once strained by differences, now unites them in shared grief and desperation. They refuse to wait for answers. Instead, they decide to act, to search, to fight, to hope. Meanwhile, the Heartland community rallies together. Jack, though trying to stay strong, shows the weight of years in his eyes. He tells Amy, "We've been through storms before, but this one feels different." Lou struggles to hold the family together while trying to stay composed for Katie. Even Lisa tries to lighten the tension with her usual wit, teasing Lou about the new ranch hand, but her voice carries a tremor, proof that everyone's mind is on Caleb and Nathan. As the search intensifies, flashbacks flicker through Amy's mind. Caleb's easy laugh, Nathan's teasing remarks, their shared moments at the ranch, all become haunting echoes of what could be lost. The trailer shows Amy standing by the stables, gripping Caleb's old hat, her eyes filled with determination. "We're going to find them," she says softly, but her voice carries the strength of someone who refuses to give up. The wilderness becomes the next battleground. Search teams spread out, helicopters hover above, and radios crackle with static. The sense of urgency is palpable. Every second counts. Amy and Ashley set out together, defying orders to stay behind. They carry only flashlights, courage, and a glimmer of hope. As they move deeper into the forest, the tension builds, the sound of branches breaking underfoot, the echo of distant thunder, and the eerie silence that follows. The trailer doesn't give away too much, but it hints at danger. A shot of Caleb and Nathan, alive but injured, trying to signal for help, leaves fans at the edge of their seats. Nathan's face is bruised, his voice weak as he says, "We're not alone out here." Caleb looks into the darkness, his jaw tightening. Something's watching them. Whether it's nature, fate, or a hidden threat, the mystery deepens. Back at the ranch, the emotional toll begins to show. Lou and Lisa share a quiet moment on the porch, staring into the night. Lou admits she's scared, not just of losing Caleb, but of losing the strength that's held Heartland together for so long. Lisa gently reminds her, Heartland isn't just a place. Lou, it's the people who never give up. Those words become the heartbeat of the episode. A reminder that no matter how dark things get, hope still burns bright. Katie's subplot adds a layer of depth to the chaos. Struggling to fit in at the arena, she confides in her father, Peter. "No outfit is going to hide that I don't belong," she says, her vulnerability clear. Peter's comforting words give her courage, showing how even small battles of confidence mirror the larger struggles around them. Later, she's seen taking a deep breath, joining her friends, a small victory that parallels Amy and Ashley's determination in the forest. As the search stretches into the night, tension turns to exhaustion. Amy stumbles, her flashlight flickering. Ashley catches her, whispering, "We can't stop now." It's a moment of raw sisterhood, a testament to how tragedy can unite even the most unlikely hearts. The bond between them deepens with every step. Each rustle in the bushes makes them flinch. Every shadow feels like it could be the men they're looking for, or something else entirely. The trailer then cuts between two worlds. Amy and Ashley pushing through the darkness, and Caleb and Nathan fighting to survive. Caleb's resourcefulness shines through, using what little they have to build a fire, tending to Nathan's injured arm, refusing to lose hope. Yet, the growing tension between them is impossible to ignore. Months of resentment, buried frustrations, and unspoken words start to surface. "You never trusted me," Nathan says bitterly. Caleb looks away, his silence saying more than words ever could. What makes this trailer so powerful is its emotional rhythm. It shifts from fear to courage, from despair to determination, never losing the essence of what makes Heartland beloved. It's not just about survival, it's about redemption, forgiveness, and the strength of family. Every scene, every glance, every heartbeat tells a story of people holding on to hope when everything else is falling apart. As the trailer nears its end, there's a final haunting shot. Amy standing at the edge of a cliff, staring out into the horizon, her eyes filled with both pain and resolve. The camera pans to the sky, where the faint echo of a plane engine fades into silence. No answers. No closure. Just a lingering question that tears through every fan's heart. Will Caleb and Nathan make it home? Episode 4 promises to be one of the most emotionally charged chapters in Heartland's history. It's not just a story of loss and fear, it's a test of faith, friendship, and resilience. As Amy and Ashley venture into the unknown, they're not just searching for two men. They're searching for the hope that keeps Heartland alive. And when that hope is tested by fire, by storm, and by time, only the strongest hearts will endure. The silence of the night feels heavier than the darkness itself. The faint rustle of leaves and the distant call of an owl are the only sounds breaking the tension. Amy and Ashley move carefully through the thick forest, their flashlights cutting narrow paths through the mist. Every few steps, Amy stops, listening, hoping to hear a voice, an echo, anything that would tell her Caleb and Nathan are still out there. But all she hears is the wind. It's almost cruel, how the world keeps moving even when your heart feels frozen. Ashley's breathing grows uneven, the exhaustion clear in her trembling hands. "Amy," she whispers, her voice barely holding together, "what if we're too late?" Amy doesn't answer immediately. She's staring at a torn piece of fabric caught on a branch. Her heart races. It's from Caleb's jacket. "No," she says firmly, clutching the fabric as if it were proof of life. "They're out here. I can feel it." That single thread of hope reignites the fire inside her. They keep moving, deeper into the woods where every tree feels like a shadow of uncertainty. Back at Heartland, the atmosphere grows tense. Jack stands on the porch, radio in hand, trying to keep in touch with the search teams. The static crackles before a voice breaks through. "Still no sign, but we found some debris near the ridge." The color drains from Jack's face. Lisa, standing beside him, reaches for his hand. "Don't lose faith," she whispers, though her voice trembles. The family gathers around, each one caught between hope and heartbreak. Lou tries to keep everyone calm, distracting Katie with stories, but her own eyes glisten with tears she refuses to let fall. The trailer shows a flash of Caleb and Nathan, alive but battered. Their faces are dirty, their clothes torn, and the forest around them is unforgiving. Nathan leans against a tree, clutching his arm, clearly injured. Caleb paces nearby, scanning the surroundings. "We need to move before nightfall," he mutters, determination edging his voice. Nathan, frustrated and weak, argues, "Move where? We don't even know where we are." The tension between them boils over. For years, Caleb's leadership and Nathan's pride have clashed, but now survival depends on setting those differences aside. In one heart-wrenching moment, Caleb kneels beside Nathan, his voice softening. "I'm not leaving you. Not now." The trailer cuts away before showing what happens next, leaving fans with a painful sense of suspense. The wilderness isn't just a backdrop. It's a test of character. Hunger, fear, and regret become their constant companions. Caleb's calm strength keeps them moving, but Nathan's guilt over past choices begins to surface. "I should have never taken this flight," he murmurs, staring into the flames of their makeshift fire. Caleb looks at him silently, knowing that blaming himself won't change their reality. Meanwhile, Amy and Ashley's journey becomes even more perilous. The forest terrain grows steeper, the temperature drops, and exhaustion begins to take its toll. But the memory of Caleb's smile, his laughter, and the way he always believed in her keeps Amy going. She refuses to turn back. "If it were me out there," she says to Ashley, Caleb wouldn't stop searching. Those words hit deep, rekindling Ashley's courage. The bond between them, once fragile, is now unbreakable. Forged by love and fear, the trailer shifts to daylight. The next morning, Amy and Ashley find footprints leading toward a ravine. Their hope soars for the first time in hours. Ashley kneels beside the tracks, tears glistening in her eyes. "These are fresh," she whispers. But before they can move forward, they hear something. A faint cry carried by the wind. It's distant, broken, almost too soft to be real. "Did you hear that?" Amy says urgently. They both stop breathing, listening again. Then it comes once more. Someone is calling for help. The moment plays like a heartbeat, fast, desperate, alive. They start running toward the sound, branches whipping at their faces, adrenaline pushing them forward. The trailer flashes to the other side, Caleb dragging Nathan across the rocky ground, shouting, "We're here! Over here!" His voice cracks, equal parts pain and hope. But their cry is swallowed by the storm rolling in. Thunder rumbles in the distance and rain begins to pour. The screen fades to black for a moment, leaving the audience wondering if Amy and Ashley are close enough to hear. Back at the ranch, the emotional strain begins to unravel everyone. Lou's anger bursts through her fear. "They shouldn't have gone out there alone," she yells, slamming her hand on the table. Jack, ever the anchor, replies quietly, "You would have done the same." His calm words silence the room. Each person at Heartland carries a different kind of pain, waiting, worrying, and wishing they could do more. Peter comforts Katie, who's holding a small model airplane, whispering that the people we love always find their way home. The symbolism isn't lost. Heartland has always been about finding your way back. Then comes a gut-wrenching twist in the trailer. A helicopter team spots smoke rising from the forest. The screen cuts between quick flashes. Amy and Ashley drenched in rain, Caleb trying to keep Nathan conscious, and rescue